We're here with the podcast. The podcast. I don't have a theme song for the podcast, so I've been trying.
So we're improving a
little.
little.
Every week it's a new theme song until we get something solid down. I think Masha Brady has had a few podcast iterations there for us to. Yeah, I can't hear you. You're on mute, so I don't know what you just said.
I'm reporting live from the club, so might have been a little bit more Marsha Bradery, like a little more Carlson, like podcast.
Okay, that's it. I think that's the
all
right. Okay. Kevin Gordon's in the background with falsettos and shit like that. All right, we have a special podcast this week. This week on the podcast, we got our comedic guest right here. Who's our comedy guest?
Right here, I'm Chuckle-rific or Annie Paul. What's up?
Yeah. The Annie Paul's out here. And then we're going to do it a little bit differently this week. We got one of my favorite musical artists in the world, in the whole entire world. And as a person, she really tingles my heartstrings. I want y'all to, okay, hold on. Before I give it up.
I co-sign that.
I was about to bring her on, but my always good friend, Marsha Brady, shout yourself out before we start with you. Shout yourself out. Marsha Brady, start yourself out real quick.
Hey, it's Marsha Brady. I'm reporting live from the club this week. Just getting some new recipes in the Julia Child's Kitchen collection. Got some hoodies that we just got in stock and stuff. So I'm really excited. Things coming, but I don't want to take no time away from the special guest because plucking my heartstrings is plucking. My heartstrings plucking.
Plucking these heartstrings. So right now we gonna have a very, very special. This is how very special format today. She's gonna perform a song early on, maybe enjoying the conversation a little bit. I don't know how much she's gonna get in, and then we're gonna have her perform again later on. So y'all give it up for my motherfucker. Y'all give it up for Keita P.
Thank you so much. Thank you. So anyway, I go by the name of Keita P. Once we let go, let's do what we don't know, like how we gonna get down later. I know some things you don't, same thing on your side. Oh baby, teach me everything. It's all about you. It's all about you. Hey, it's all about you. It's all about you, yeah. All I do is think of you, thoughts on repeat, baby. You're my series on TV, baby. I get wild, lose my mind every time a smile of yours comes my way. I'm not from this way, so I need you to teach me how you get breathe the south wind of this all I do is think of you. All I do is think of you. All I do is think of you. All I do is think of you.
Yes, thank you so much, Peter P.
Thanks, I appreciate it.
Yo, tell them about your music. Where you from, Peter P? Let me know about you real quick.
About my what?
About you, what you been up to, what you been doing, like who are you, what you been up to?
Well, my name's Kita P, and I'm a singer-songwriter. I also am employed full-time, and I play a little bit of the guitar, and I can sing. And unfortunately, through COVID, I like this whole quarantine time, I feel like I have damaged my voice a bit, but I can get it back. It's just I there's nothing to do but smoke, so I do, and but I could still sing. It's just breath control is a little difficult.
Hey, it's just burn and perform and promote still, yo. I got the drum set up here. If you ever want to come by, man, you know what I mean. I do some sober rehearsals and everything like that. You come by. You play the guitar, I play the drums, and we learn together. You feel me?
Yeah.
Drink a little bit of honey before that.
Yeah.
What'd you say?
Drink a little bit of honey. You got to lubricate, and then you're good to go.
Lubricate that throat.
Yeah, that ginger, lemon, honey, mango, a little bit of turmeric. Bang, bang.
That's a knockout.
Yeah, I got you, Marsha. All right, so first topic for the day is what are you smoking? So if anybody's out there, Kita P, you said you've been smoking that ganj.
So, I mean, let's, yeah. So here's the thing. I can tell you a little thing about this. So you know a person by the name of Precious Gorgeous?
Yes.
So he has a podcast, not to shout him out in this way, but like he has a podcast called...
Okay, are you promoting another podcast on my podcast?
But he has another podcast called Morning Stoners. And I have been refusing to get on the show because of my daytime employment. But when you invited me, I thought it was a typo, a misspell.
The podcast.
So fired.
Yeah, but I mean, I did mention it. I brought it up myself in the introduction, but that's all I will say. And I really love Biscotti.
Yes. We had a previous guest who said, "If I did smoke," that's what his whole thing was. If I did smoke,
I prefer. If you did smoke, what would you prefer?
Yeah, Masha Brady, what you smoking on over there?
A strain called Total Recon. It's real indica heavy. It's a hybrid, but it's indica heavy, and it comes from something else.
Any kind of name like that, like Total, like any kind of like
Total.
Yeah. That's an indica, like any kind of like. Yeah, like foot in the ass. That's an indica.
Kapow, knockout.
Yeah. That's the goal. It's Friday in it's like the first Friday of quarantine.
Friday.
So you know what I'm saying? I got to get it right with the Total Recon.
Are we still in the quarantine right now? I heard like Georgia's fully open. The vaccine's out there. Are we still in the quarantine?
Atlanta has been its own country for a long time.
Anybody take the vaccine yet?
No, but I will.
Yeah, you gonna take the vaccine?
Hell yeah, I'm taking the vaccine. What?
Now you gotta give me like the fourth wave. The fourth wave. I need like the fourth wave.
I need there to not be zombies. I need to make sure it's not gonna create zombies, and then I'll think about it. And then once O'Henny survives, once Vic survives, then I will happily take it. Because I gotta be a role model for my kids. They can't just be taking anything. Like
I don't know. I definitely gotta peep out who takes it.
I feel like if I turn into a zombie, then the one that gets hurt is everyone else except me. I'm not hurting as the zombie. Y'all are hurting.
Your soul is gone.
But
Yeah.
you're so humble, and then like I feel like some people
that
feel
talk of my soul.
Yeah,
when I get
the soul later.
We'll talk about it.
Yeah. When she finally gets like, I guess when your body finally meets up with your soul somewhere or something.
Oh yeah.
Or how does
like,
it work? How does it work? Is your soul looking at you being a zombie like
being
disappointed?
really? And I'm just like, listen, I tried. My bad.
Yeah, I don't
I
know.
did what I thought was right.
What are you smoking over there today?
Oh, right now I'm smoking on a little Hawaiian runts. This is
Ooh.
Hawaiian.
Little tropics in the winter. That's
Yeah,
nice.
I wanted to bring the warmth. I've been drinking a lot of tea, honey with ginger, and I wanted to bring the warmth. I constantly. I've been trying to get my vocals on like Key to P in there. You know, what I mean? I sound a lot more scratchy and a lot more hood, but I've been singing.
You know, when you do sing, you kind of remind me visually of like a skinnier Teddy Pendergrass, and then like
I feel that.
Oh, Skinny Pendergrass.
Yeah, and so
Pendergrass.
Field could sing.
Or a slender one because you are built. But then like the singing voice, it makes me think of Frank Ocean and Childish Gambino.
I do a very falsetto or a very dead end. Like I use like a speaking like low effort, like not really like high effort singing voice, just like
talking almost.
Yeah. Just
an unpopular opinion. Your voice actually.
I have it. Voice.
You're a very old
angel.
I am a god, guys.
Yeah. If you guys haven't noticed, no, yeah, all right.
There's like an old John Coltrane, like years and years ago. He did like a 10-track album, and the song is like "The Very Thought of You." Okay. So like kind of like some of your where your voice is going. That's where I feel like is your lane. That's the lane I always feel like your voice going into, like this kind of like low key melodic, but also like grounded, deep, and
I gotta hear that, John, because I never heard it.
He's like, let me
I'm like, that shit sound fire.
Yeah, put it in the chat.
Apparently, somebody wanted to talk about random white people sending money. I guess this is a podcast, and we are the most popular podcast in North Brooklyn for the region of the time between 8 p.m. and 9 p.m. For our time slot, this podcast is the most popular. So I want to thank all of the fans out there for constantly coming through, liking and subscribing.
You can find our Venmo at CHO. Oh, Chuckorific. If you really want my Venmo, I'm Chuckorific. CHO.
Yeah, if somebody follow you.
Nah, we dead ass with this because this is really happening.
Yeah.
There's lots of white people right now that are feeling super guilty for not believing brown people this whole time. And then they looked at this failed coup and was like, oh my God, y'all weren't lying. And so there's been a lot of posts, right? And I thought they were jinxes, just like most of the pandemic. And I was like, fuck it, I'm going to throw my stuff up there. Don't you know I've been getting Venmos for the last 2 days?
Oh,
I just hear a cha-ching, and it'll be like, some white lady sent you $20. Some white lady sent you $50. I'm like, yay! Thanks, white people.
Word, that's crazy, yo. I have
Googling.
Yeah,
pretty soon. What the fuck?
Where do I put my hashtag?
Do I have to make them guilty, or are they already in a guilty state?
No, like it's like, and there's a bunch of like things like this. Like I just found my way to the Plant Exchange Underground. There is a whole place where like white people buy black people plants. They buy a plant. And
I don't know how I feel about somebody buying me a plant. Like I don't know how. That's a very personal
plant.
thing
Like
for
if
me.
they got mad plants. I mean,
I like the plant thing. It's like
it's very personal. Like it's very personal. I don't want you buying a plant for me. I go out and
but you care about the air I'm breathing a little bit. I like that. I'm like, you did it. You used to spit in my air. Now you're giving it.
Shout out to my neighbors. I got during the summer. I got some cucumber and pepper plants from some white girls a couple blocks away. The cucumbers didn't make it, but the peppers did. And
okay.
How do you interact with these people you know, do you say, hey, white lady, hey, what do you say?
Nah, dog. I swear they're just all around. They're like, I don't know. They're like
Joy is out here getting reparations right now as we speak.
No,
I'm looking for a new job.
From what I've observed on the internet, right? All you got to do is really just remind them that they're still white. Like, yo, if you feel like you should apologize to some black people, you can go ahead and start giving your stuff to me. Yeah. And there are people that will pop up out the woodwork and just be like, here. I swear to God.
I have too much. I have amassed so much things from slavery.
Talk about being magical Negroes. This is the time. This is the time, guys. You are magical.
I would have voted for Obama third term.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I would have voted for Obama. Here's $50.
Here's $50. My donation.
Oh, the cops is arresting a black man outside. Is that a? Oh no.
He was doing something.
Another block. They're checking on a barbecue pit. I don't know what they're doing over there.
They was parked up in the middle of a block with the lights shut, cars shut off. I hate the cops now. I don't.
I
don't like them.
I know this is the thing. This is the thing.
What's the thing?
Do we allow street justice? If somebody takes my song, there's no cops, there's no lawyers. I beat them up, and now I get my song back, or I don't get my song back. Now it's an all-out war because
you get to claim the proceeds that makes off of said song because it's obviously yours. Like, it was obviously yours.
Yeah, but what's that?
I was a witness. He stole it fair and square. Every dollar.
They got a witness that they didn't stole it, that they wrote it. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, but they witness is lying. Because you know white people lying. Like, whatever. Like,
that's great. That's great in theory, but now what I'm saying is, like, what's the alternative? Do we have street justice? Do we have like is it true anarchy? Are we going to be able to live in like anarchy and
no? It's like there's an honor code. There's some sort of honor system.
You trust people?
Like, listen, who do you trust more? The cops? I feel like the cops are there.
The cops are just people with shitty uniforms on. They're just making bad decisions in a fucking job that you really can't make bad decisions.
Right, we can't be able to know what a bad decision look like.
Who are you gonna call though? Like who like besides the cops? If you
like you know they got
my big sister,
the Hasidic community. They got their little boroughs. You know what I mean? So.
My uncle would have those.
I don't know, but if we did have those, what I'm saying is that if we did have those, could they be in conjunction with the cops, or could the cops be now not necessary? You feel me? Like because now if say you do defund the cops, where do all of these fucking goons with guns go now?
Where did what? Say that again.
Where do all of these goons with guns go?
I mean,
no jobs and no money.
I feel like there's always gonna be like the necessity for cops because there's always gonna be crime, right? But like I think on the overall, people can police themselves if allowed to. People can police themselves and will, as a community. You know what I mean? Like
people do need order.
And policing ourselves has turned into this phenomenon. Oh, sorry. What were you saying? Sorry.
Sorry.
No, sorry. I didn't mean to talk over you. What were you saying?
That they should govern us and help us. Not govern us, but like help us and protect us. But they're being assholes about it because there's so much shit and toxicity in the culture of cops historically, and no one's ever changed it. So they're just assholes, and they're not doing their job of protecting people. And it's so stupid. It sucks because of them and their agendas or whatever.
Yeah, that's a hard stance for me to take because from my perspective, cops never protected people, and they were crooked from their inception. And the idea of like people being given the power to govern over us, like it's only because we don't know any different. Like I've talked about this mad times. It's like, yeah, we only know like crazy anarchy or fucking or like this somewhere extreme democratic where everyone gets their way, and like at one day there's going to be these protests, and the next day like, you know, and like that sort of democratic, everyone gets their voice heard, which is also sort of bullshit. So, but we never even thought about like a euphoric anarchy where there is no government, but everyone lives euphorically knowing that, you know what I mean? I will murder you. Like,
Yeah,
I don't know. I mean, policing ourselves has gotten into, in my opinion, I feel like has made Karens exist. That's what police. That's what I see. Like when people say, like, we could police ourselves. Be like, do you want a whole bunch of people like that, snooping in your business, or you know what I mean? So I don't think policing ourselves. Just like I don't believe everybody should have guns. I think a lot of people, if they want to have guns, they should, but I don't think everybody should.
We should be born given a birth certificate and a gun. It's even. It's even. Everyone gets a gun. Everyone gets a gun. You get a gun. Yeah, if we got lasers, you get a fucking laser. You're just born and strap you a laser to your body and just fucking ship you out. Just go ahead. And you're just in the regular world and you have to get used to having a dangerous weapon that murder someone from the time you're born. So that way, maybe like it's a little bit less.
I don't think it's inherent. Like I don't think evil is an inherent thing. I think it's learned. I think that all of the the hatred and the that comes from that's taught from the systems that we're already employing. So
where did they first learn it from? Like who was the first white person who was like, I hate niggas? It didn't start in 19.
I don't know. Some motherfucker from a long time ago.
Yeah.
So and like
I could beg to argue that it is learned for sure, but it also is something that's innate to like the human, just through the human spirit. We are. It's intrinsic for us to argue and go back and forth. If you look at babies, you have to teach them how not to be selfish. You have to teach them to say like, okay, you have to share. You know what I mean? And it turns into an argument because it's just their world. There's different stages in life, but yeah, I do think that there's another argument at the other end.
Strongest baby wins, right? We should just do baby wars and just come on, babies, just murder each other.
That's terrible. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's terrible.
A box.
No, there's something there.
That's better.
There's something there. We could do like American Baby Ninja Warriors.
Yes. Let's take it on Shark Tank.
On Sesame Street with a bunch of challenges.
Okay. Did anybody? Okay, this is a hot topic. I'm usually not as topical.
What I want to bring back child labor. So don't.
Yeah.
What is this podcast again? What are you?
I'm usually not as topical. I'm usually not as topical, but this is something that I thought was very important that happened in the media this week. Was it a hoax? Which y'all guys, is it a conspiracy? Was it a hoax? Was it allowed? Are they all just Proud Boys that's in front of DC and they just allowed it? Was that the government that allowed it? Why did they kill 4 people was murdered?
Oh my God.
5 people?
Up to 5.
4 whole people died.
There's a cop.
The cop was murdered now?
All I'm saying is that they committed federal crimes and they should pay. They all committed federal crimes, federal felonies. Yeah. Everything they did was a felony, including the murder.
Yeah.
Up to and including the murder that they orchestrated. And that was allowed. Like if niggas opened the last time I seen right? Like that, right?
I think it's something. I do think there. I don't think it's a hoax. I'm sorry to interrupt, but I just do personally think that there is something's up. Just the time frame of everything and the fact that they just didn't adjourn for the day. They decided they were going to go back after being traumatized and this disruption happened like 2 states before Georgia, and Georgia was meant to be contested, right? Just like Arizona was contested, but it happened 2 states before. And when they got back to it, because they decided they're going to continue on, we're going to be brave Americans and continue on. When Georgia was up for contested, they asked him if he had the signatures. No, I don't have the signatures. Why don't you have the signatures? Because of what just happened. Wouldn't you think you want to adjourn for the day so that you could appease this audience rather than You know what I mean? So to me, I do think there's like,
No, 'cause
I think it all
America
played
does not-
into a hands, and I think we're all being played the fool, to be honest, because it's not about left or right. It's not about all of this. Like, there's a deeper meaning to everything that's going on. So like us playing into it is part of what keeps it alive. But to be certain, it is a lot more to the eye than what we see and what we know. It's not. It's a bigger and more whatever than the Proud Boys. Like it's but we'll wait and see whatever's to be revealed. I mean, if there's anything, but we're not really meant to know truth. Like, if you think about it, like all this stuff that Black people now are spouting about their own history in America, it's like we didn't know that years ago, and we've been alive for at least 30 some years, and we didn't know that years ago, but now it's like common knowledge. Yeah. It's common knowledge that, Christopher Columbus didn't discover America.
I grew up in a neighborhood where that was common knowledge.
Huh?
I say I grew up in a neighborhood where that was common knowledge. Like, you know what I mean? Like Nation of Islam, Israelites, Fruit of Islam, 5%ers. Even just rosters and different. I don't know, she over there popping with the spring water.
With the spring water.
Yeah, even with it was a widely known that the history that we was being given.
I guess I was.
The whole thing about America Vespuccio, and like he was like, well, if Christopher Columbus discovered this joint, why is this not called Columbus?
Yeah, why is it called America after Amerigo? Yeah.
Yeah, but also that has a lot to do with like the level of education of the people that raised our generation. You know what I mean? Like, it was very, very important to the people, at least as far as I've observed, is like it was very important to everyone that either migrated here and had children, or like got to get an education here, or was born here, first generation West Indian, that like everybody that come after them be super educated, or at least like knowledgeable about their own stuff. Because everything I learned, I didn't learn in school, I learned at home. Right. But there are, and it's based on something that's still true today, that like they just had this college professor do a survey of education in America. There are 7 states where slavery is not mentioned, and there are 9 states where civil rights. No, it's the other way. 9 states where slavery is never mentioned in their coursework of like high school and middle school, but then there's 7 states where civil rights is nowhere, even the civil rights movement isn't even in their textbook in America. So like that shows you the overall like,
oh yeah.
That really truly exists. For what you were saying, I think everything you said is true. I just also want to add that America does not negotiate with terrorists. And as far as I'm concerned, all of these motherfuckers should be going to jail because y'all are domestic terrorists. And if in fact, I mean, everything is orchestrated. Everything we see is orchestrated. So it's like, whatever, I'm still gonna joke on it because that's just funny as fuck.
Yeah. I gotta live through it, so fuck it.
That's it. Like, I want to see this. I really am interested just to see what happens, because I believe in the ideas.
Get ready for January 20th.
What happens? Fucking.
I'm gonna be ready right here in my crib, yo.
Nah,
special podcast that day.
Yo, but what's wild is that I don't know, because I know they separated us for the reason that they can police us better, right? Because now that I see on the street, there's always 8 police to 1 person. The interaction is always too many police.
Oh, the response is the same.
Yeah, and to not enough people. So they've separated us. I get that part. You know what I mean? But what I'm trying to understand is that why. It's just I just don't want to. I don't want to be. I want this podcast to be fun and up.
Oh yeah. My bad.
What the fuck do you expect? We're just
It's just so
sad.
It's
That's
so
why
much.
we get high.
Yeah. It's so much. It's so much angst as artists.
dilly away from it all.
I feel like it's so much anxious artists.
But what does one say when you just witness like how?
I'm gonna be like, what the fuck?
I'm feeling that. I feel that in my bones. I see this imagery. I feel it in my bones. Like I feel it.
Yeah,
I mean, yeah. And then we had that thing on Christmas Day in Tennessee. Yeah. So it was like, So we
and fucking MF Doom died.
Oh shit! I didn't know that. I didn't know that. Oh my god!
The information got to that's.
When did he die?
In October.
He died October 31st, and that's what's even more painful is that the world is moving so fast and there's so much information that you can barely keep up with the things that you love about the world. You know what I mean? Did
Dr. Dre die?
Nah,
he's good. He had a brain aneurysm though.
That's terrible. That's awful.
Yeah. I felt the earth stop for a second.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I feel like hip hop has become such a global thing that's a news fact. Like I was sitting with somebody who got a text about it, right? When it happened. And then like by the time I got home an hour and a half later, I was seeing it all up and look. Bob. I heard that ching, right?
Oh shit.
Thank you, random white person. I appreciate that.
That's crazy.
We saw it right here live.
It just happened. Real life reparations in real time. It's great.
So can I ask a question then? I know this is your PotCast. But I'm curious because I didn't mind before, but now because everything is going on, I barely take the subway. And every time I take the subway, I'm always a witness to something. Like it's madness.
So wild on the subway. The subway is fucking bananas.
I bought a knife. I have a knife in my bag. I have a really big. I have like a.
It's like tell everyone.
Whatever.
I've always had a knife.
It was like when the pandemic started, I didn't go on the train for like months. And then I went one time at like 4 p.m. The sun, it's so bright out. It's on the J. And this dude on the train.
I'm going to give you a second weapon just so.
He whips it out. He just whips his entire cock out. And it's just out. And he's standing there. And it takes me a minute.
Small?
It was huge. Oh my God.
It's always some huge dick person who does that.
That's what made it so like.
It's never like it's never like a small dick dude like, hey.
For a second, out of the corner of my eye, I thought he was like holding a baby, and it was a baby's leg. Weird.
They're holding this fucking.
And it's just
that everybody has a dick story about like a story about a dick on a train.
Yeah,
I mean,
I do actually.
I've seen 4 different dicks on the train. None of them were attached to people I knew. That's the wild shit.
Yeah, I have fucked on a train.
Oh wow!
I have not seen a dude's dick on a train, but on the platform, I have seen several people peeing.
Yeah.
Have you? How often have you seen someone masturbating though?
I've only seen that once in Hollywood, actually, when I was in Hollywood. I saw a dude shitting out here, though, like pure butt.
I saw that. I saw a woman.
Red butt cheek open, shitting. It was the worst.
It sounds like the most fucked up version of bingo I ever heard.
Oh, God. I
just relived that moment.
I got masturbating on the train. I got a full shit. I
was so close I could hear his butthole open up.
Oh my God.
Nap in Central Park. You did a lot of shit,
bro. Come on.
Used to nap in Central Park?
Oh yeah, I went to school around the corner for a semester.
That's so
I would
weird,
take a lunch. I had like 2-3 hours in between, so I would walk across the street to Central Park. It was NYIT.
Oh, was it like a nursing school?
Oh no. I was there for
okay.
Yeah.
New York Institute of Technology.
Yeah.
I know what it is. I know it's right by SAG, right?
It used to be by Trump Towers.
Yeah.
It's like on 58th.
58th, yeah. SAG Screen Actors Office is on like 61st and right by.
It's right there.
Right, yeah. So I was right.
So when's the last time you took the train?
Who, me?
Anybody.
I had a proper job for a second, so I took the train almost every day. I was working 6 days a week, so I was taking the train.
When was that? How long ago was that?
I just stopped working a week ago.
Oh, It's been months for me.
Yeah, I think like I'm not, but like I just I keep my shit over there.
Yeah.
Like I ain't gonna fly. I have eaten a sandwich on the train.
Ew.
I mean, I've been on the train. I'm just saying, I just don't like it. I've eaten on the train. I've been on the train. I've eaten French fries.
Before 2 weeks ago. This is before 2 weeks
Corona
ago.
time.
I had to take it. I had to take
Incubation
it. I had to take a COVID test for moving.
Not in the age of Corona, dog. You
I'm
can't.
good. So
I
yeah,
had
yeah.
COVID a month and a half ago, so I'm good.
Yeah, you know what I mean? COVIDious over here. She died, came back. She's
I'm
good.
back.
She is actually a zombie now.
I got a big hand.
Oh
It's
shit!
like, that's my whole face.
Yeah, let me see.
Oh.
Old school way. Okay, sorry. I felt young again.
Oh, that's funny.
What do you guys think of, like, can I ask, like, if somebody you knew was throwing an event and was like, it's only going to be less than 20 people and it's not a big space, but it's optional in my space if you wear a mask or not. And if you feel uncomfortable, then don't come.
I'm there.
Okay. How would I feel about it?
Yeah. Would you come or would you be like,
stop by, and then if it feels a little weird, I'll just leave and then let them know. I'll stop by. How it is.
I come.
I'll take an echinacea pill, my sea moss, my fish oil,
rub some
B12, right underneath my eye.
Turmeric and milk in his hair.
3 wheatgrass shots.
Got a couple rosaries. You got the Bible.
Tic Tac, and I'm there. You know what I mean?
I think that's what people need to start doing, just to be like low key, be like, if you don't want to come, it's fine. Just don't make a big deal out of it, and don't come. You know what I mean?
The vaccine is out there now, so it's like.
Well, if it's a lot of people, I might say something. If it's like I'm going to Bash, I'd be like, I feel like you should reconsider this. I don't think that's a good.
Yo, I'm about to go to a bashment tomorrow. Yo, secret location, bashment tomorrow. Yo, bashment. Yo, we going to bashment tomorrow.
I'd be like, I'll see you in 2 months.
You gotta
quarantine. Yeah.
COVID quarantine, but. I don't do much, yo. You know what I mean?
It's tough. You gotta compromise. You gotta make it some.
Yeah,
it's been a year of compromises.
Yeah, you gotta perform though. You gotta perform. I'm a performer, and if I don't perform, I feel dead anyway. So it's like for me, I have the podcast, but I've also been doing like on the internet shows, and then I do some. Yeah, I do some like
Hustling.
I do some outside shows. Not too many. I don't have
depression to the side for an hour.
Yeah, a little something, because it's also New York, and what people don't understand is in New York, even when it wasn't COVID, during the winter time, you can get the blues. You feel me?
Oh, of course, yeah.
So and if you don't got a snuggle bunny, which I don't have this year, you're like, it's all good.
I to put his tag up.
I mean, this is news to me. The last time I saw Henny, he had a snuggle bunny, so that's why I was like,
I've had a few. You've met a couple of them. They've been nice, right?
They're okay. They're great. They're fine. No, I mean they're fine. It's just
I'm saying I guess no love.
No, you're great too. They're fine. You're great. You're fine.
It's like you fucked them all over, Annie.
It's like
you fucked them all up.
Sometimes you only learn the hard way.
Yeah. Which New Year's resolution have you?
Question.
Yes. Which New Year's resolution have you stopped doing already?
All of them. Because I don't make New Year's resolutions, because it just I'm used to breaking promises to myself.
Damn, that was deep right there. That's on some Buddha Gautama shit right there. You feel me? Yo, Buddha
tattooed on my ass.
Buddha Gautama.
So. Wow, that was great.
You hit your Siddhartha moment. You feel me?
Oh my God.
You hit your Blue Ivy moment.
Yo, I know this is hot. You're smoking a cigarette?
Who?
What?
Oh,
she judging.
She's judging right now.
Is that a Newport 100?
No, it was not 100. First of all, and I was smoking weed. I was. I was like, I gotta stop for a second, because I don't want to get back to that point where, like, I feel like if I keep it to one blunt a day, I'm good.
It's a
Yeah.
good one.
I'm by myself, right? Like I can't be able to sit here and just go smoke that whole thing like it's a cigarette, and that's what was happening. So I had to put that out.
So
Yeah,
I
I'm
guess
doing,
I have
I'm
a
doing a sober
problem.
February, so I don't know how
Bars.
funny this is gonna be. I'm doing a sober February, so this may
That's
be
good.
yeah. This
Why
is
don't you wait until October? Why don't you wait until October?
You
Why
said
wait?
what?
Why
Why
wait?
don't you? Because
Because
it
I don't work
sounds
on
better.
this fucking
Sober
calendar,
October.
buddy.
It
This
sounds
is the
better.
Roman Greco calendar
February
over
is
here.
good.
You playing 145.
I was only
I'm
thinking
playing
about your
259.
branding. Sober October, like sober February.
No, no.
I know.
Sober
It's,
October.
there's no.
Sober.
It doesn't make sense.
Because I'm staying strong for Black Power Month. That's all. I want to be
People.
during the
Wanna be
blackest
focused.
month.
My spirit, man. I'm gonna support your spirit,
Can I do
and
a sober
I
June?
will.
Like
I will.
sober-
I will take on the burden of smoking all the weed.
Yeah,
But,
I'm
you
gonna
know,
go
we should
hard.
balance.
I'm gonna go hard on sex though.
Onto our
I'm
shoulders.
just gonna take that on sex.
That's
I'm
good because I'm celibate, so that works.
Yeah.
See, I smoke all the weed and have no sex. because
Hey,
all
it goes for the cops.
has no weed. What will that do? That's interesting.
Say that what? Say that again. Say that again.
The ladies know what I meant. It was only meant for the ladies. If you couldn't, it's
What?
like a dog whistle. If you
Okay.
couldn't hear
Damn it! I
it,
wish I heard it.
She didn't hear it
Say
either.
again.
She didn't hear it.
I kind of heard it, but when you guys talk, sometimes it's a
Yeah,
lot
I'm
of
sorry. We
people.
were talking over it. Go ahead.
No,
that's
it's
also
good.
my way of saying I don't remember what I just said. So
I'm gonna play it back.
Oh,
it's
Don't
not.
worry about it. It's on tape. God damn it. I'm
is
gonna play
this
it.
recorded? You ended that one.
Yeah, I ended this because my
Okay.
space on my phone is not gonna eventually would end, and then I wouldn't be able to save it. And I'd be
Help
fucked.
us keep the lights on.
Help us keep the lights
Where are
on.
the white people?
Where are the white people? Donate
We're
to.
white people.
Yes.
At the bottom of your screen is a little ticker tape.
Yeah, the Patreon is there.
Oh, there it is.
It's a lower third.
Yes. Can I? Where can I write my? Where is comments? Can I write my?
Yeah,
is
put
this-
it in the comments and I can make it show up on the screen.
Oh shit.
Oh shit!
Magic. Yeah, like
Yeah, we had all these comments. We should have been paying attention to this.
Yeah. Learn
Oh,
more. Some. I can't even write on the comments.
what are you talking about?
Private chat.
Let's finish the show.
Comments are the
Oh.
public chat. Private chat.
Just go to it doesn't show your comments.
Nah, it won't
It
let me.
does.
It won't let me
It
write
won't
on.
let you type comments.
Nah.
Ah, damn. So what do you tell me what you outside? I would be off.
You can write
Put
where
cash-
you wrote it. Oh, Henny, where you wrote it earlier, where you said hey, and I said hey, Dick. That's where you write it.
That's private chat
That's
though.
private chat.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah, and she would
What's the
put it
cash
up.
app? What's the cash app?
Fuck it. Put your cash app in the private chat. Like they
Yeah, and then she would put it up. Yeah.
You donated?
clearly.
Y'all apparently y'all donated.
Why are you
Okay,
stopping them?
Well, cash out to Jay
I got you. I put the cash app right there.
is
That's
art.
the promo. Hold on.
So how many hours a week are you guys on Zoom?
As much as we're a little.
We don't even
well,
know what Zoom is.
the
You need
podcast is every Friday at 8. It's not Zoom. But we could Zoom.
Zoom
Yeah,
or
I-
StreamYard?
This
Yeah,
is like
I do Zoom shows like once a week. I do like
Once
a
a
Zoom
week.
show once a week.
I do one, and then I do one twice a week. My own show, Clapback Kings and Queens, every Monday and Wednesday at 7.
Okay.
All these
Yeah,
same.
I'm on a Zoom show. Somebody
On StreamYard.
I just did
Yeah.
somebody last night.
Nah. This is on like all of our respective pages at
Oh,
like
word. Yeah,
all these places, and it's on Twitch and Periscope, which goes over Twitter.
Periscope is still
international.
on?
I don't know who's out there.
You said
But-
Periscope is still on?
I didn't even. I mean, I'm not really tech, and I have kind of fallen way off of social media this past year. But I had no idea Periscope was still a thing. You know,
I
is
didn't
Vine
either.
still a thing?
I don't know.
Vine?
Vine
I
still
don't think
exists.
so.
Yeah.
Based on the memes I see on Instagram about them, I don't think Vine still exists.
I just figured that I'll put it up over all the possible, like I'm gonna follow all the possible like streams of broadcasting out into as many places, and people who see it will see it, and you know, sometimes comments from people in Germany or in Amsterdam or
Yeah, you're more connected to the world. Look at you, a worldly lady.
Yeah,
A
you
worldly
don't
lady.
know who's watching you.
I hope Oprah calls into your show.
That's where the money's coming from. It's from European.
Maybe I don't know.
Yeah.
Those are the white people. I was
Because I'm like Americans sending you.
You know that I'm like
Americans like each other like that.
Yeah. I gotta get over
With
to.
a loving.
I gotta get over to bloody
Duchess.
London. Yeah. Bloody London. All right. Could you put Revolutionary Ratchet also in the comments for me, just so people know that? Yeah. So you can.
I have to watch a whole Harry Potter movie in order for the British accent to stick for more than like 10 minutes. Otherwise, I forget.
That is hilarious.
It has to be fresh in my ears.
You gotta be like. Okay.
Harry.
Yeah. Okay, that was nice.
Yeah, right. I have to imagine.
Yeah, that was nice.
Yeah.
You copying that?
I am.
All right. Yeah. I don't know if people are still in.
Slow. I've been like, my computer is very delicate right now. Okay, she must be treated with respect in order to work. She will not work if I rush her. Like, I am pushing her really hard right now.
Your computer or your clitoris?
Huh?
Wait, that makes me want to rehear the question. What? Are they muted?
I don't know. Did she mute? I don't think so.
No, I didn't mute. I just have no.
That was a silent laugh.
That was silent laugh.
That was breathless.
Yeah.
Wait, why did you write it back in the chat?
That's what I just said. Like,
yeah, you put it on the YouTube. I mean, on the YouTube. Yeah. You gotta shoot my album. I dropped the album Revolutionary Ratchet.
Yes.
Go stream that Revolutionary Ratchet. I didn't really just perform it out. I think like
you want to do a minute of it?
No, I don't.
Oh, okay.
We're in comedy mode right now. I want to keep it because it's a whole thing when I'm putting like the.
Oh, look, it worked.
Oh shit! No, technology. She was like,
I got excited.
She's so amazed by technology.
That's where it's coming from. I see
whoa!
Wow!
Whoa! That's on the YouTube right there. That popped up on the YouTube.
Never mind.
You guys sound old. Yeah, that's on the YouTube right there. That's
right. This is direct, right? You just let them know, like, yo, you need to do one of those reels the same way you did for your stimmy. Like, you got that stimmy, like, yo, dear white people that feel, like, hey, I owe some black people some money. I want to give them what I got. You can send it back. Bang, just put that up. Watch them start getting random fucking sending you money.
I'm gonna do it. It's coming out tomorrow.
And we thank you, white folks, for sending us money, because that's how you help us buy groceries, pay the Wi-Fi bills. Did you get
your stimulus?
Illustrious guests coming.
I got mine today.
Oh, you got your Jimmy?
Yeah, I got my little Jimmy.
Yo, I don't know. That's 600
gold teeth.
Yeah, you can only get one for 600. Like, that's
like a fang. You got like one of those little fangs.
Yeah, you could probably get like an A.
No, I'm gonna get teeth rings, like earrings. So they pierce your teeth, so you can have ding-a-ling earrings on your teeth.
That's gonna be ridiculous.
No, that's futuristic thinking, man. Where are you going? Why not?
I want teeth earrings. Yeah, I got hoop teeth earrings, yo. Hey, that motherfucker rich, yo. I got diamond hoop teeth earrings. That is gonna
teeth hoops, yo. I'm gonna take it back to the motherland with some teeth hoops.
That's gonna be crazy, man. I don't know. I don't want to fuck with my teeth.
But then imagine like 2 gold rings just coming down like outward frames, but they go into
stick out of my mouth.
I would like pierce inside my lip. Like in there, and have like some.
I don't want to pierce my skin.
You don't want to pierce your skin. You got tattoos?
I know. Yeah, it's cool,
shit!
Right?
Wow.
Yeah. It's like you, Mother Teresa, and even the Pope got a tramp stamp. Like,
I know, right? Oh, but it's alright.
Yeah.
He's a cool one.
He had to do what he had to do.
Because he's hot.
You had to pay your dues to get in. It's a fraternity. Where's the weirdest place since COVID happened that you have performed?
Right here.
Okay.
Well, I threw a whole comedy show series in my backyard, but I didn't actually perform at that one.
Okay.
That's so weird.
Didn't? How did you not perform at your own comedy show? Dog? That shit was so funny too, by the way.
I
That
did
shit was
comedy
hilarious.
all 2019, and I was like on it, and I was on a little stroll. But then the pandemic happened. It wasn't a good year for me to be productive. It was like a bug year.
Yeah.
I couldn't think of anything funny. I was like, listen, I'm just tired.
Well, I hope 2021 is different.
Yeah,
2021
I'm
should be
fired up
different.
now. Shit,
Yeah, 2021
Super
should be
different. Now's the time for everything.
I'm ready. I had enough
For everything. Because there's nothing that you can do that's fucking crazy to be supported. Like, I feel like for anything that you could go out into the world, there's someone out there that supports it. There's someone out there.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah, exactly.
I like your mentality.
I like that.
What about you, Joy? What's the weirdest place that you?
I know, right?
Wait. Where's the weirdest place? Now, what?
Where's the weirdest place you performed so far? Because I remember I was here when Joy cut her hair. We started the podcast.
Yeah.
Joy had initially just cut her hair,
Okay.
and
I'm
waiting for you to go back full bald.
You still can't rub my head. I am not a fucking genie. It doesn't work that way. You know what I mean?
I'm not even asking to rub your head. It just looked good. You look
it does look good. I love it.
He was looking like Rock. He was like, damn it, Joey. Looking like
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
Did you see
I
where's the weirdest place you performed so far?
The weirdest there's no weird places for me thus far. I've been really like I'm not performing.
Where's the best place you performed?
Unconventional.
Where's the most unconventional? Thank you.
Most unconventional. I guess it's like this Black Wall Street Gallery in the city. It's on Canal Street. It's a Black and brown owned spot. Real dope.
Yeah.
The upstairs is huge, right? Like high ass, maybe like 30-foot ceilings. So then you go downstairs and it's like all like granite and it's real like dungeony down there because everything is made of stone, like whole ass stone. You can tell. You know what I'm saying? It's the part that got chiseled out of the mountain. So it's mad like hot down there. And so you're trying to breathe with a mask. And that day I had a wig on because I have this wigs now. And
I like the wig you had.
You know, I had this wig on and it was just like so fucking hot. I ended up like ripping my God. Like as I was doing a freestyle, it was my last one. I just like ripped my fucking thing off the egg because I was so hot. And yeah, I guess that's the only place because it's low key creepy too. I have to use the bathroom. Some kid takes me all the way back. There's like a little spot, right? So there's a place where there used to be a bathroom, but that shit is like, it just looks like a horror film. You know what I mean? Like I just see mattress on the bed and mad coats sprung about, and I'm like, the fuck is this? Like, and suddenly you're in a trap house. You know what I mean? It was just like, nah, I don't want to be here no more. So I ended up going to a restaurant around like a block away to use the bathroom. And just, I don't want to go in there anymore. It was like it just felt really weird to like be in such a big space, and then that called for an acid trip, and I just didn't have any tabs. So.
Oh yeah. Shout out holla for the tabs.
Whoa. Don't know what you're talking about.
She trapping and trapping. No. No, I don't know. Keita P, you sneezing over there? You all right?
Yeah, no. My
kid.
Oh, sorry.
Sorry.
You were talking to her? Oh, no. I have my guitars hanging up, and this one was one of them, and I haven't played them all of 2020. And the reason why I'm playing it tonight is because my electric guitar died, so I have to go get it fixed. It died last night, so.
Oh no! R.I.P.
This is full of dust, and I wiped it down earlier today, but it's still like there's a lot of dust still coming up from it.
Yesterday, All our troubles seem so far away. That sucks, man.
It's all right.
You sound like a slave back there. You sound yeah. You sound like the bass dude in Five Heartbeats. Guess Kevin Bourne in the back, yo. Shout out holler to Kevin Bourne. He was
Hey,
on.
what about Stevens? He says that sounds dope.
I don't know. She's called you Bagger Vance or something. I don't know. I can't.
I said Alex Stevens the third says that sounds dope. I don't know what you were just talking about, but he says it sounds dope.
Okay, Alex. Stevens. Okay, yeah. Shout out holler. Yo, let PayPal ring. Let my Cash App ring. Oh yeah. Lastly, before we got Keita P coming back on with her beautiful rendition of the songs that she gonna do of music. How about those Knicks? How about those Knicks,
What is that? Is that basketball?
Yeah, do y'all not watch basketball?
It's that basketball. That's pretty much what all the fans be saying.
I don't watch the sports.
I just know enough to always use the Knicks as a synonym for like failure or not.
Oh, wow.
I know enough to know that. I don't know why.
So, because they're making jokes about us in soul. But now, right now, we have
something?
We have a spark. There is a spark. And
all right.
And who's the star player in this spark?
I would say Julius Randle.
We would know if we had
LeBron is a very good player. LeBron James is a very good player. But you must.
He has a big butt.
LeBron.
Can I lie?
He got a high booty.
Yes, he did.
Hey man, my booty high.
Might put her cups on it.
Yeah, when he get older, he gonna have a big old butt. He gonna go, oh man,
like sugar mama.
Excuse me. He better hope we don't get a Charles Barkley butt. That's crazy.
That's my Knicks input.
Yeah, thank you for the Knicks input. So yeah, none of y'all, do y'all watch sports at all? Like women, do y'all watch women's basketball?
I mean, I like watching basketball if it's on, but like I don't follow the people or what's going on.
You don't follow
watch a game.
You don't follow women's basketball?
I don't follow.
No.
But you don't follow
in years. I also have not followed men's basketball in years.
Yeah, I don't follow.
I watch basketball, and I
watch Basketball Wives.
Isn't that like, hold on, I just want to say, isn't that like how you get like a part of like reparations and a part of like women's liberation is like supporting women doing things that normally women
listen do? I'm broke, okay? I don't make as much money as like the male teams, but like they make more than I do.
Yeah,
but I mean, like, whatever.
Nah,
I'd go to a game.
Some women's play.
They don't advertise enough. I don't know
whether they're making
like it's not even them. The money, like
they don't make enough money. That the WNBA is subsidized by the NBA, so why would they get paid the same rate as NBA players if NBA league is giving the WNBA a lot of their income? They don't make enough income. Like people just aren't interested. They don't dunk on each other. They don't do any of those things.
I petitioned to get a lower backboard. I was like, y'all should lower the fucking rim.
They should.
No, there's plenty of women that could dunk.
I think they should. This is a way to make money and like to save a whole league. And it's also like if you put the strongest man against the strongest woman, the strongest man is going to win. And so I do think if people were dunking on each other, like that one guy said, that sports commentator, if the women were dunking on each other like the men were, they would have more seats.
There's
both things can be true, because from the other standpoint, it's also, why didn't you put more money into developing this thing? Right, that did at one point.
You can't force it on people. People are like, it's like a relationship. Like
you can make it available to them. You could.
I see David Blaine. I don't want to
actually put up posters in more than just right outside the stadium. You can do other things. You can buy time on television. Like there's all these things. There's a thing called the commercial.
So why don't you put your stock money in
had
the
WNBA commercial.
Wait till I have enough to put my stock money anywhere, okay? We had a pandemic. What do you mean?
What you mean?
Oh
We had a pandemic.
Let's see, let's see what post
Doesn't matter.
like, and I'll decide.
Pandemic was
I need
cool.
my dollars right now, okay?
Yeah, the pandemic was alright. Yeah, the pandemic was alright. It was alright to me. The pandemic was alright. Trump gave me $1,200.
Yeah,
yeah, like
I got 1,200. Yeah.
Look. I've been
Canada got 2,000 a month.
Word?
Yeah.
Shit. I've been fucked over by
He
plenty.
told you we should have stayed in Toronto.
So just FYI, I don't know who's watching, but I just want to put it out there because I thought this podcast was a typo and I'm on it. I will be if Precious has his own, if he still has his podcast, I will be on it now because there's no point.
She had to make that statement, y'all. She's a PC person.
There you go.
She's a very politically correct human being. She's the light of the community. So she would not allow herself. But look, you did not you did not break any rules. You did not talk about anything that would incriminate you in any way. And you've been nothing but a joyous light to witness you grow as an artist, to witness you be as a person. It's just phenomenal. And I'm gonna let you rock out one more.
Thank you. What you guys are doing is great. I'm sorry to interrupt, but I have to say what you guys are doing is really great because it's like I don't know, I'm kind of losing hope for like the performing community because of like we can't, I don't know, I'm so itching to just be in front of people, not like this, if that makes sense, in real life. And so even though like we're doing the best that we can. And so I appreciate all of these opportunities, especially like, oh, Henny, I have to say, like, I've grown to love you. I've definitely grown to love you. And I appreciate you so much. And you like, I like your spirit.
That was love and a dab at the same time.
Huh?
Yeah. She was like, I've grown to love you.
Well, I have. I'm being straightforward and honest. I swear down. Like, I've grown to love you. And also, I just love your spirit of, like, who cares? Like, if somebody says why, you're always, why not? You know? And I appreciate that because you need that perspective in life. And you get stuff done. You know? I appreciate that.
Yeah, that was deja vu. After that, in my dream, I got $1 million the next day. Come on.
Oh, shit. Let's go. Split between 4 right here.
Yeah, they're gonna drop it in my Venmo. It's gonna be a random white person.
Yes.
They're gonna be like,
hey.
Oh, hello.
Watch, I can't wait till that shit happens in real life. You're gonna be like, yo.
Oh shit! All right, Keita, hit us with some music, and then I'm gonna do an outro.
Okay, cool, no problem. A B C. No, I'm joking. It was Can you give me a minute? My guitar is just, I need to tune it again.
Yeah, do your thing. Two titties walking to a bra. Support.
Okay, I'm good now.
That's my feminist joke.
Thank God.
Okay. Come on. All right. Yeah. See, it was my feminist joke. All right, cool.
Cuckoo. I don't know. I think I should do more, something a little bit more upbeat. I can't remember what I played yesterday. Oh, okay. I'll play this. All right.
Take your time.
I'll be here till tomorrow. I'm joking. Oh, yeah. Anticipation, babe. You know that I'm waiting. My imagination got me going places when we in the same room. Yeah, with you I exist. Yeah, when we in the same room. Yeah, surprise all day. Yeah, anticipation, babe. You know that I'm waiting. My imagination got me going places. There's a fire in your eyes that I can't. I got water in my chart, can't cool you down. Recognize myself every time we touch. Where do we begin? Something never ending. No, lost in our essence. We are the stars, lost in our essence. Beyond both hearts, anticipation, babe. You know that I'm waiting. My imagination got me going places when we in the same room. Yeah, when we in the same room. When we in the same room. The sun cries all day. That's the song.
Yes, all right.
Thank you. Sorry, dust in my nose.
Where can people find you, Keita P?
Whew, that was wonderful.
Well, I guess you can just find me on my website right now. I'm not really on social media that much. So my website is just kitapmusic.com, KITAP music. And I really appreciate you having me. And this is my first real gig of the new year. So I appreciate it.
Yo, January is
That's right.
a very special month.
It is.
2021 is the restart, the resurgence of energy. Joy, where can the people find you?
You can find me right here. www.thegodis.art. It's real simple. Or just follow me on Instagram at J_the_God_is. That's simple. That's simple. Oh, this week we got a tattoo artist visiting the house, so y'all should come by if you want a tattoo.
Oh yeah, I already paid for my tattoo.
Yes, by appointment only. The link is in my bio. It will be on my website tonight. So you can make an appointment with Soul Rebel, who's an amazing New York artist, but she lives in Miami.
Yeah,
while she's here,
we all know Florida has not shut down. I'm joking. We all know Florida has not shut down.
Yo, Florida has not shut down. Georgia has not shut down either. They showed. I saw a picture. I saw a video in the club. No mask and butt cheeks twerking, just full nostrils. What?
Nah, she's not from that part of Florida. She's actually from New York.
That fluid exchange is a whole new context now. I don't know.
It's a culture.
Anyway.
Where can we find you at, Annie?
Me, you can find me, on IG. I'm at Chocorific, CHOCORIFIC, and that's my only presence in this world. Until it goes down. Bye-bye.
Yes. Yeah, I'm O'Henny Cornelius, aka Stokely Carmichael, aka aka William N. Wordsworth, aka yes, Chocorific Lines. Thank you. aka
Yes.
also known as, because I might change my name, Dong Ding Dodio.
That was my favorite of all of us.
Yes, Dong Ding Dodio. I think wrapping up 2020, we had clear vision, and now 2021, it's about making the best rhyme. That's my Project Heat.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Project Heat. Like, did you know that these Project Heaters were made during the Spanish flu?
Yes, so they were made to keep. We saw the same meme, right?
Yes, that's crazy. So I had that Project Heat. So same. We're like the Spider-Man meme. Learn from that same meme.
We saw the same meme. We got the same shit.
Yes, but
end of conversation.
Yes. What's the best rhyme for 2021? 2021, get a gun. 21, lock that fun. Like whatever it is, whoever comes up. I knew 2020 clear vision from 2014. About 2014, 2015, I was doing, in 2020, clear vision. Okay, 2021 already won. I don't know about that. The rhyming, it never comes more of homonyms than rhyming words. Yeah. You're a real homonym back there, buddy.
2021, we have fun.
You said what?
2021, we have fun.
2021, we have fun. Or 2021, I'm loving it. No? Okay.
And not so far.
I'm actually I'm not having a bad time. I feel like I've been less clearer at different points of my time and my life. So the clarity has helped me through this difficult time in life.
That's good. You know that's good.
But so yeah, I've been coming to a place in my life where I'm maturing and being a little clearer. So this time right here has helped me, like being able to stay away from people. Yeah. I'm not at
relax.
As many parties. You're not doing as much drugs. Yeah. You're not having as
you're not poisoning your fucking self.
Yeah, it's just like poison was fun. Poison was fun. But yeah.
So is water.
Yeah, water is great. Self-care. I'm releasing a self-care song July 24th. So make sure you tune
July in. 24th?
July 24th. I have the
July be good.
Yeah, July 24th. I have the premiere January 24th in a location in Brooklyn, secret location, only 10 people, and then we're gonna stream it out live. Cool. But that's gonna be the premiere, and then you can buy the song from me until July 24th. I would rather you get it directly from me before I put it out to the streamer of the world, because once you stream it out to the world, I'm gonna get 0.4% on every dollar of it. So I usually do a D&D, I guess it was called peer-to-peer sales. Yes. That's what I'm calling it. I usually do peer-to-peer sales. So buy music directly from me until July 24th. So if you want to hear the self-care song, there's a snippet on my YouTube, on O'Henny Cornelius YouTube. And definitely, I can't wait to do this again next week. Thank you, Joy. Thank you, Keita P. Thank you, Annie. Thank you to everyone who was in on the comments, who listened. We are the most popular podcast in the North Brooklyn region.
Hell yeah.
In the area.
Specific time frame.
Boom.
Yes.
And it's all because of you. It's because of you.
It's all because of you, the fans, yo. We're so thankful. Make sure you send this to a white person so that they can send me some money in case you're a black person and broke. All right.
Thank you.
Peace, love, and I can't say anything else because, copyright.
Peace, love, and pull.